What are the key leadership challenges for CEOs today? I mean, you deal with a lot.
Yeah, I think there's four principal challenges, right? And I'll in no particular order. I think that people are different. So the challenge of managing people, particularly through this generational change, as expectations of people have evolved, and certainly expectations of work have evolved. So just the art of leadership is different than it was perhaps when I was a bit younger in my career. So I think that's a principal challenge. I think the world that we live in is a world of disruption and complexity, which makes the role of a leader to place the big bets and to take big risks more and more challenging. You have to have a much wider field of view to be able to navigate all of this change. And I suppose you can't rely on things being the same tomorrow as they were yesterday. And that's always been the case, but the acceleration of the change is much more significant. I think the third thing is we used to compete in industries, and firms don't compete in industries anymore. If you're an accounting firm, you're just as likely to be competing with tech as you are the other guys down the street with their accounting shingle up, and that applies virtually across the whole economy. We're seeing more and more competitive pressure from alternative sectors that are often just completely outside of that field of view. And I think that's really interesting too, in a sense that, the world of competition is different, and certainly that's played a big role. And I think also some of this change with emerging technology, AI is the flavor of the day, the web 20 years ago, but whatever, it's accelerating very quickly. And to be able to absorb this change and then be able to understand to what degree it provides optimistically opportunities for a firm, but pessimistically disruption. We have to really be able to sort of stay ahead of the curve in a way that we probably never had to before. So consequently, we talk about outside in versus inside out. I think that you mentioned the vision, mission, values sort of construct of strategy is very much an inside out view of how does the firm, what does the firm want and how does the firm go and get it? But I think increasingly that's insufficient in a sense that we have to be able to understand more and more how, environmental change, how competitive change, even how customers are changing in terms of, very similar to employees, I suppose the world of the customer has changed significantly too.